Hey, what's up? It's Jake from Nimbus DevOps, and I got some new Homelab stuff that I figure I'd go over and see what we're going to do with it. First up is a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. Not sure what we'll use this for, but I could use it for something. Next up, I've got this HP Elite Desk. It's a 800G2. I picked this up at Micro Center in the refurbished section. It's got 8 gigs of RAM and half a terabyte of storage. Not bad for something this size. In fact, I wish I had like 10 of these. Next up is another HP Elite Desk, also from the refurbished section, a little bit bigger, also from Micro Center. This is also an HP Elite Desk 800G2 SFF Business PC. I believe it has 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of hard drive. It might be a half a terabyte. I'll have to check. Ah, there it is. Yeah, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD. And then lastly, I have another HP, but this one's a ProDesk, also from the refurbished section at Micro Center. This is an HP ProDesk 600G2 SSF Business PC. The service tag on it doesn't have the actual specs, so I'll have to look this one up, but I'm pretty sure that it's a 8 gig 256, just like the other one. So this Raspberry Pi has 1 gig of RAM, and I'll have to buy an SSD card for it, but all in all, what we're looking at is 8 plus 16 plus 16, so 33 gigs of RAM and about a terabyte of storage before my SD card. So there you go. If I'm going to set up a Homelab, I think I got one of two choices. I can do a physical Kubernetes cluster, or I can just cluster all of this with Proxmox and start with virtual machines, which is probably the easier route for a beginner. So let me know in the comments, what do you think I should do? Should I go the hardware, Kubernetes the hard way route, or should I set up a Proxmox Homelab and just provision out some virtual machines? I'll probably be able to get more nodes that way so that I can do like 3-node cluster for master node and maybe 8 or 9, 10 worker nodes. So that might be the way to go. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'm kind of leaning toward the Proxmox version. I also need to get these networked up and put them somewhere in my office. I don't know where, maybe under the desk or something like that. So if you've got any solutions, let me know. But that's about it, all I got. There's your update for the weekend. My name is Jake with Nimbus DevOps, and this is my shitty little Homelab setup.